Hello, and welcome to the Random Randomness podcast. I am your host, Amara Franklin, and I am here with my co host, Ben Beverly.
Hey.
Just here to kind of figure out our shit and give you a chance to get to know me and Ben Beverly and the format for future episodes. Essentially, what we're planning for what this will look like in the future is each episode is only going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. We will start with an icebreaker question, which is really just a chance to be silly and answer weird questions like, is a hot dog a sandwich, or whatever the hell comes up, because we don't plan these in advance. We're just going to pick them at random. Then we'll go into whatever our main topic is and end with something sweet to leave you off for the weekend with some happy vibes. And for today, I think we're just doing icebreaker questions.
Love that.
So I didn't pick these in advance. I just found a list of, the list is actually called The Only List of Icebreaker Questions You Will Ever Need. So,
Oh my God. Well, then what more can we need?
exactly. So I'm skipping the boring ones because some of these are really lame. And we're just going to go to the weird ones. So give me a number between 26 and 47.
Is that it? Just a number?
No, well, that's not the question. You give me a number and then I read the question.
Wait, what was it? 26 to 47?
Yeah, because the other ones suck.
53. Wait, no.
26, 47. Okay.
So 33.
Okay, 33. Have you this is really funny because you do not watch Love is Blind, but for any of our audience that watches season 6 of Love is Blind, they will understand why I find this question hilarious. Have you ever been told you look like someone famous? Who was it?
That I look like somebody famous?
Yeah, like has anybody been like, you look like someone famous? And if they have, who was it?
No, I mean, growing up, I got told I look like Hillary Duff, but
I can
that
actually
was when I
see
was like
that.
13.
I can see that though, because you were short and had blonde hair.
Yeah, I was like 13. I think that was about it. And then now everyone's like, oh, is that your mugshot? Like, yeah. Famous. I'm my own famous now.
I know you're gonna be famous. I have, but it was back in the days when I was young and hot, and people used to say that I looked like Amanda Peet, and I'm like, bitches, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't even know who that is.
It was big in the early 2000s, I think. Okay, we're aging ourselves here. So the reason why I thought that was really funny is I know you hate Love is Blind, and when you were at my house and I tried to get you to watch it, you flat out refused. But there's a new season, and the whole thing with the show is that they're not supposed to see what the other person looks like, and they're supposed to fall in love over I don't know, trauma and being locked in a room together, but they're supposed to get to know each other, and that's why they fall in love. And this one guy was like, hey, have you ever been told you look like somebody famous? She's like, yeah, Megan Fox. So he picks this chick because he thinks she's going to look like Megan Fox. And
she looks like an ogre.
no, I think she's pretty. And honestly, I can see how people say that because it's just something that people say to make you feel good about yourself.
I should have picked somebody super hot. Like, fuck Hillary Duff. I could have been like,
have you seen Hillary Duff lately, though? She is super hot.
Yes, she is super sexy, but
but yeah, so the internet basically roasted this girl, and it was so sad. Okay, give me another number between 26 and 47.
Stay inside the lines. 41.
Okay, okay, when I say this, you don't actually have to sing. Please don't, because we want people to listen. I mean, I don't know if
I have the voice of an angel, so give it to me.
Okay, so you have to sing karaoke. What song do you pick?
Oh shit. Oh god, Journey for sure.
Okay, but what song? Journey's a band, not a song, silly.
Any. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, no.
I'm like, that shocked me. I thought you were gonna be like something rap. I don't know.
No, anytime we would do karaoke, it was always Journey growing up. They just have that chill vibe. Or, everybody wants to be opera singers in karaoke, and we just want everybody to drink.
I just got drunk and like that's the thing I've learned when you're doing karaoke. You don't have to be drunk, but just make sure everybody else around is drunk because they will think that I mean, for me, I speak sounding like a mouse is being strangled to death. So can you imagine how bad that is when I'm singing? It's awful.
I absolutely want us
Everybody
to
else
go
is drunk.
karaoke now before I leave.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't you owe me paddleboarding, winter
Yeah, we're not talking about
paddleboarding?
that. What was it that we made a deal that
It
if
was
you
Love
did
is
something
Blind.
oh shit, I never should have
I had to watch an episode of it, and then you were gonna go winter paddleboarding, but I feel like you're not gonna do that before I leave, so you might as well just start tuning up the pipes.
you have to sing karaoke. What song do you pick for me? Okay. Um I'm going to shock you and it's not going to be a Taylor Swift song. Right now, I can't get Nonsense by Sabrina Carpenter out of my head. If you haven't listened to that, you need to. It's amazing. But
No,
I have only just recently found this song and it's like constantly in my head probably because every time I go on Instagram, I keep seeing the reels of her outros cuz basically every single time she plays a concert, she changes the end where she does this little outro and she says something super dirty. And she changes it for every city. So it like rhymes with like I think
who are
one of
you
them was
talking about?
Sabrina Carpenter.
So what does she sing though? Like, what is the song that you're thinking of?
It's called
'Cause
Nonsense. The song is
like
called
hum it.
Nonsense. That's not gonna happen. But it's a great song. You should just go on when we're done and look at the outros. Like I think my favorite one was, and I could be getting this wrong. She rhymes with like the city that they're in. So I think she says something like a D so big I feel it in my kidney, something something.
Why am I so prude right now? I'm like, who talks like that? And I'm literally not that person.
You've literally known me like 500 years. And so you should know that this is what you got yourself into when you started a podcast with me. Okay, so let's do
Dicks
one
everywhere.
more. Between 26 and 47, what is your number?
47.
No, pick a different one. I don't like that one.
Okay. 27.
What?
27.
27. Oh, this is good. Okay. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people you want on your team?
Like famous or like real life
No,
people?
like anybody you
There
want on
are
your
like 3 people.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want me on your team. I'm the bitch that you like throw to the side and let the zombies eat because I will just I will drag us down.
Yeah, 100% you're not on my survival team. I've seen you walk like in a straight line. That doesn't help me. But I feel like I'm going with definitely Bear Grylls because he's a survivalist. And then Kristen Stewart because I'm in love with her. And then a random dog I find. Sorry, everyone else that didn't get picked.
Everybody else is fucking dying. Okay.
I just need a dog. I don't care.
You just want a dog. Okay, so on my team, I have to think who well, first of all, my not a boyfriend's coming because like you've met him, he can do fucking anything. So like if he'll like as long as we have some zip ties and some freaking duct tape, he will make us a freaking raft. I don't know. So he's definitely coming.
We should be neighbors in the apocalypse because I would love some salmon from him.
Oh my god, his salmon is so good. Okay, so we're bringing the not a boyfriend. Who else do I want to bring? I am going to also bring. See, all I watch nowadays is like really bad reality TV, and all of those people will like kill us all. But okay, I'm bringing Lala. Lala Kent is our favorite. We adore her. She will talk some shit to some zombies, and I feel like she is, a bad bitch. So she'll totally kill all the zombies. And then I had to pick one more person.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else do I want on my I'm bringing Taylor Swift, but only
I
because
really was waiting for that.
only because I don't know what skills she would bring to the table in terms of like survival, but like she needs to be protected at all costs. So we're bringing her.
She definitely knows how to cult an entire fucking nation. So maybe she could do something to stop the apocalypse.
Plus entertainment, she could sing to me. I mean, I'm sorry. We would have Taylor Swift singing to me all day long. We would have Lala Kent going out slaying all the zombies and talking shit to anybody that tried to like steal our baked beans, and then we'd have the not a boyfriend making rafts out of duct tape and zip ties. So, and making you salmon because apparently we're neighbors.
Yeah, well, I mean, might as well. But who else is alive in the world?
Right, because I mean, everybody else died, and it's just the six of us now. Or
I
wait,
thought
no,
so. Was that not the case?
hold on, that wouldn't be six because I brought six plus me makes. And then you got a dog, so that would be 3 and 4 is 7, right? So there's 7 people and a dog in the whole world now. Where are my kids
Yeah.
though?
Oh shit!
Like,
I forgot you had those.
because they're
That's
not
why I'm
waking
not a mom.
you up at 5 o'clock in the morning trying to find where I hid the chocolate.
Fucking little elves is what they are.
They're wonderful as long as there's no marshmallows for s'mores in the house.
I've never seen like they're like drug dogs when it comes to sugar.
You don't even know, okay? So I feel like this was a great way for the audience to get to know us a little bit. If you haven't been able to figure out, I have 2 kids. They are identical twins, and they will be referenced quite a bit, I'm sure, on this podcast because they're my only friends in life. So, other than that, I don't really think there's anything else that I feel like I need to share about myself. The rest will just come out through these episodes. So, one thing I do want to point out is season 1 is going to have somewhere between about 10 to 12 episodes. We are doing this in seasons. We'll do probably 2 seasons a year, is the thought process right now. Well, thank you so much for listening to our first episode. At the end of every episode, we are going to post an image on Instagram with the icebreaker question. So, you can go there and leave us a comment with your answers, or you can answer in your podcast app. The 3 questions for today's episode, again, were the zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are your 3 people you want on your team? We also had, have you ever been told if you look like someone famous, who was it? And you have to sing karaoke. What song would you pick? Answer all or any one of those in the comments so that we can go over them during our next episode. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day. Bye.